It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys victorious a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row here. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys won't have to worry about traveling come playoff time. That's a great thing. They've already clinched the #1 seed in the NFC. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And able to get this out to the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a former first-round selection. Back in 2025 out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
They go play action with Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Here's Dart. He gets it complete to Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. You talk about this Washington defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. From the gun, Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 30.
And the Giants first down.
Throwing his dart. Throws to his man, and he outrounded. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down. Throwing, dart. That is caught. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Malik Neighbors. A gain of 4 yards. First down, New York.
Dart. That's complete to Robinson. And the Giants are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
New York.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
A gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
Now Dart. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much, but I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake, Daniels. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Go win him, go win him.
Here's Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
To number 9. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and
Daniels looking to throw. He gets this one aboard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know They want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the third round. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 41. To the air goes Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
At the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll try the left side. Turpin. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, and maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
At the 22-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McLaughlin. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches. 76 yards and a touchdown.
And he has 10 touchdowns on the season. When anyone scored that many times, as a former defender, I know exactly what you're talking about before the game. Key on him. Don't let him get in the end zone today, guys. Let's keep him out of there.
Now Daniels. Able to shake him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. 3rd down and 13.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Throwing now is Daniels. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Now comes Wan'Dale Robinson with this New York offense. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
To throw his dart. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw now, Dart. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Up the middle they go. Turpin. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
When coaches stress being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 58 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that, it only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On play action, here's Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll drop to throw. This is caught by Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. Here's Dart. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Play fake, and here's Dart. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Robinson, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Dart. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
A gain of 11 yards.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Here's Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Giants.
On the draw, it's Harris. Pushes past him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
At the 13-yard line.
2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run again with Harris. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for first.
I'll pick up with 2 yards. And the Giants first down.
Throwing his dart. He's got Slayton on the slant. And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing, dart. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
And they go play action. Daniels throwing the out route incomplete. It's McLaughlin.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Keeps himself upright. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
That's another Commanders. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
2nd and 1. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, a 5-yard and touchdown. And Washington has taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Giants 10.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The New York set to take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Waste of time. My jersey.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Dart. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw again. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To the air again, Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, Dart. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
To throw is Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Darius Slayton as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Daniels. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 yards to go, second down. Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime
Our look
report.
around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home to take on the Buffalo Bills in the AFC East. And it's Dalton Kincaid. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Bills win their second straight as they get the victory here. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's David Montgomery. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. This one's gone to the half, all tied, low-scoring affair here in the regular season. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers hosting the Chicago Bears. And let's watch Josh Jacobs. He's been terrific in the first half, this the first of his 2 touchdown runs. This one is now at halftime, and it's the Packers lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these 2 sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half. That's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down.
That's good for a Washington. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Now Daniels. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
Washington first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up third.
And they'll run again. And he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Gain of 13 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
New York.
Here's Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Giants.
To throw now, Dart. A quick throw there is incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
There's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16.
First down, New York.
Harris running straight ahead. And after the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Giants.
Throwing, Dart. And incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
Commanders 23.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a heck of a move. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action. Daniels. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 3rd down and 1.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed onto the field. And he was pretty much unguardable in that 1st half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter. They go play action with Dart. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. They bring a man off off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing his dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Returnable here from the 38. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Inside handoff. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's taken down inside the 30.
That's good.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the Giants' 19-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, look at the juke. Down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll look to throw again. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Commanders have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Commanders 31, Giants 24.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. And I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. honed in on it and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Giants on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Play action now. Dart. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up to the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Dart. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On first down, Turpin. He's got it to the 43 here. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He put it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. New York set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. To throw is Dart.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Keanu Benton on the coverage.
From the gun, Dart. He'll find Najee Harris. And 6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And
they'll throw again. Dart. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Throwing now is Daniels. And Anderson's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Here's Daniels. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. From a yard out. And the Commanders are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And New York set to take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too. And
I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
out of the gun. Here's Dart. Catch made by Slayton. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 14. And the Giants first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. To the air again, Dart. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's Dart. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
No gain on the play.
To throw now, Dart. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Going to let one fly for Robinson. And he's got it inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
New York.
Here's Dart. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the Commanders.
2nd and 2. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. McManus now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score.
So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was Jalen Hyatt with a touchdown catch to end the drive. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And this offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just this thing so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
No gain on the play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Now Daniels. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's McLaughlin. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
47-yard line.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have a Commanders 1st down, and that should just about do it.
3 yards. That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
And they take a knee. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Washington, they'll wind up picking up win number 14 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.